recording. Okay, so this is the TQ Open for the team Think Quick. They are a new team to all solid Diamond players. Here we have game number 2 of HATEPLOW versus 2JZGTE, who is doing a crazy rally point spasm thing. It's kind of entertaining to watch. Alright, what's his APM with that thing? Yeah, he's getting over 300 APM just by doing the rally point stuff, which is kind of amusing. But yeah, so HATEPLOW versus 2. This is game number 2. It's kind of annoying to keep saying 2, but JZG won game number 1 with some crazy aggression after HATEPLOW went for an expansion. It was a solid game on both players' parts. Fairly even openings. In game number 1, HATEPLOW went for a 2-gate robo build with a really fast robo and got out Immortals. And 2 went for a 3-gate pressure with a mostly Stalker force and ended up transitioning into charge lots and then taking advantage of HATEPLOW's expansion. Which is actually a really solid choice because expansions are incredibly risky to take in PvP. Here we have a normal 12-gate opening coming from both players. Really identical food counts, identical everything. If you look at the sorry about that. Even looking at the production bars for everything being made, it's almost the same. However, a assimilator is going down for HATEPLOW. And okay, never mind. Here's the same assimilator coming from 2. The probes are going to be running around, and let's see if they deviate from their plans that they did before. I'd be kind of curious to see if 2 switches up and goes for like a robo beginning instead of the warp gate pressure. However, I can tell you right now, HATEPLOW is fearing for the proxy pylons inside the base. Solid positioning on this little pylon. Good spot. If he had cornered the probe in here, then he might have been able to actually kill it almost immediately. But here we have the Cybernetics core in the back. He actually might be trying to trick oh wait, never mind, but it's not going to work because 2 is going to spot the Cybernetics core over here. If we look into 2's base, Cybernetics core a little bit faster than HATEPLOW's, but at these distances it's not going to make that much of a difference unless the faster Cyber core is going to chrono boost out Warp Gate and then put on crazy amounts of pressure. If we just look at the income tab, 17, 18 workers, it's pretty even. Here we have the second assimilator finishing for 2, while HATEPLOW's is only finishing just now. So really, this is just a mirror matchup going essentially the same on both sides. Chrono boost on the Warp Gate, but no chrono boost over here. Chrono boost on the Stalker to get out the probe, but same thing over here. Chrono boost on the Stalker to get the probe. That was actually a weird dancing move that the probe just did. But yeah, so now this probe is going to go down. So now let's see, again, like what's going to be the building that comes out next. 2 got rid of the probe, what's going to go down? Let's go to the production tab and see if anything is going. Sentry for HATEPLOW. Is he going to get... Okay, so he's still chrono boosting Warp Gate. Sentry's coming out. Robo. So actually, HATEPLOW might be doing the same 2-gate Robo build I did before. He did go Gateway, then Cybercore, then Robo in the last game. And here we have Robo coming over here. So we actually might have 2-gate Robo versus 2-gate Robo. Let's see if one of them throws down an extra gate. Because if they make it 3-gate Robo versus 2-gate Robo, that could be a clear sign of the 3-gate Robo guy going for the win immediately. Here is some pressure going in. He actually sneaks in the probe. That is incredibly key because I'm assuming he saw this Robo facility, so now he knows what to expect. And there is no second Warp Gate from HATEPLOW yet. He's sort of saving up, but here we go. There's the next gateway. He's going to throw down another one because that might be what actually will take to save him, because at the moment there are the extra gateways over here. And a very fast Colossus coming for 2. So 2 is switching up his strategies. Now the question is, here's an Observer coming, but is he going to go for Colossi or Immortals this game? Or theoretically, I haven't really experimented with this, but if he creates a Warp Prism and then just warps in a few Zealots or something over here and just marches them into Mineral Line, Zealots destroy probes in incredibly unfair ways. But let's see, so really it's just Warp Gate is out for both players. Not really much change going on. It'd be kind of cool to see if one of them gets Hallucination and this makes a massive Hallucination push. Hallucinating like a solid 3 or 4 Colossi, then you won't know which ones to target. And they can actually be really effective. But let's see what's going on. 3-gate Robo, actually, from HATEPLOW, so he did throw down the 3rd gateway. So here's the So 2 is going to try and intercept this observer that's going to come in and see what's going on. Because if 2 can snipe the observer before he comes back and sees this robotics bay, then that could actually be incredibly key. But the observer does seem to be standing over here. But he's coming in. Oh, well, he must see the observer over there. This is kind of important. So let's see what's going on. There is a little tiny push coming out from HATEPLOW. I feel like I'm going to say that wrong. Oh, he's going to snipe the observer. That is huge. But yeah, here we have, oh, good pylon placement. But yeah, he actually has the army to beat this army. But now that 2 has taken out the observer, he's going to move out his observer to see what's going on. He's going to see this army incoming. And hopefully is there a Colossi coming? There is a Colossus coming, but there is no range yet. It's very hard to get up a solid amount of range upgraded Colossi in one base. Because really, the 200 gas that it takes for the robotics facility, the 200 gas it takes for the Robo Bay to get the upgrade extended thermal lance is incredibly detrimental for the 200 gas that it also costs to get Colossi. Like you can see, he's actually skipping range completely. And actually, HATEPLOW is HATEPLOW going to go for another expansion? Because that's what lost him the game in the last game. He does have another observer coming out. So let's see if he actually might be able to... oh, he's going to snipe this observer. Observer for observer sniping. But we can see that 2 is actually doing fairly well on the macro side of the game, because he is ahead by 6 food right now. And 2 Colossi. This is actually a great time to push with the 2 Colossi, but without the range upgrade, I don't know how great that'll be. Normally, if you're going for a 1 base Colossi push, then it's really mostly Zealots with like 1 Sentry and like 1 Stalker, and then the Colossi that get the range, and you push out once the range and upgraded Colossi are there. But this is a really interesting push. HATEPLOW is going to see it with the Observer. How is he going to prepare? He hasn't thrown down the Nexus, which is great, because that would just make it a GG right then and there. So let's see. He is going to be able to spot these guys coming in. Let's see. Smart pylon placement over here just to guard the line of sight blockers over here. But now let's see what's going on. If we look at the food counts, it is 78 for 2 and 71 for HATEPLOW. But let's just clear that away for this battle. This Colossi might get sniped. Okay, but now see, if the Immortals can land hits, the Colossi is down. But if these Immortals can land hits on these Colossi, this could backfire for 2 because he doesn't have the range upgrade, which means that the Immortals with the range 5 are really not that far off from the range 6 Colossi. But now that he has Zealots coming in, this is really going to be interesting. But there are reinforcements coming from HATEPLOW. This is really, really close. If he can hit this back Colossi, that could be huge, because the Stalkers do move faster than the Colossi. If he snipes it, and is there any range coming? No range. This is just an all-in Colossi without range push. And HATEPLOW is holding it off beautifully, but 2 is warping in units here. But the units do take double damage when they warp in. So this Stalker is just sacrificial Stalker. You can't even do any damage because it's really, everything has shields. The Immortal does basically have full health, but these 3 Colossi are all that are saving 2 right now. Yep, good, he's getting the range. He actually might want to expand right now. It's risky, but he's so far behind in terms of general army that might be the only way to get into the game, especially because HATEPLOW just threw down his own expansion. So now, yep, HATEPLOW needs to research extended thermal. There it is. He's chrono boosting it out. He's got the Colossi. If he can get the Colossi with extended thermal lance versus the non-extended thermal lance Colossi, he's got the game with just attack moving. But yeah, we'll see. Look, see, here we have the a really smart move by 2. The expansion is a little bit late in my opinion, but still, the combination of Zealots and Colossi when you need an economically oriented army composition is incredibly strong, especially once the Zealots get range. However, okay, there's the Colossi. This is actually going to be close, but with the Colossi stepping over the force fields become irrelevant. He's trying to snipe the Colossi. If you can get the back one that's really hurt, just take down shields. Ooh, HATEPLOW just not smart with pushing with the only 1 Colossi, especially his warping in units. But really, if he can just put pressure on and let his expansion stay alive, that could be a huge deal. But really, these Colossi, 4 Colossi now for 2. He might pull this out. But yeah, so here we have 4, oh there we go, 7 actually probes are getting transferred over here. But this is actually a really close game right now. 2's ahead in the food count. This really goes to show just like the strength of a really solid army composition of just Colossi and Zealots. Because these Colossi with their splash are going to deal a lot of damage. And even with the Immortals hardened shields, the Colossi are still going to do a lot of damage to it. And if they can do the splash damage onto like a bunch of Zealots or whatever, then this could be really, really close. The only thing that's keeping HATEPLOW into this game is the fact that he got his expansion out sooner than 2, but it took him so long to start mining from it that there are 5 Colossi now. Wow. Okay. This is starting to really not look good for HATEPLOW. 2 is going really, he's playing really well right now. I'm surprised that he's been able to do so. Like, okay. What's the income for each of the players? It's a lot more for HATEPLOW somehow, even though it's similar harvester counts and they both have the expansions. But let's see, how is HATEPLOW gonna win this? He's going for a Stargate. Whoa, oh my god, are we gonna see carriers or a mothership or what? Or maybe even Void Rays. If he might be getting Void Rays and getting the Fleet Beacon to upgrade the Void Ray movement speed. Because this might be his answer to trying to snipe the Colossi count, because there are 6 Colossi now. Look at that. That's just insanity. 6 Colossi versus 2 Colossi. That's obviously an advantage for the 6 Colossi force. So really, it's going to take some beautiful micromanagement from HATEPLOW to be able to survive this. Because I don't think... Oh, he's getting Phoenixes. I don't know how I feel about that instead of Void Rays. Because the Phoenixes, granted, they're going to hit the Colossi, but there are 6 Colossi that are incoming. I don't think the Phoenix is going to do anything with its 10 or 20 damage that it's going to do. So let's see what's going on. So just look at this. Oh, look at all these crisscrossy laser beams. And yep, there's the GG from HATEPLOW. So 2 is going to take this 2-0 over HATEPLOW. Thank you guys for watching. Let's see what's going to go on in the rest of this tournament.